The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Phoenix Suns. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. And for the Pacers, Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Brogdon. And it's Hield in at the small forward position. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three-ball hit.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Both good from the line that time. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship.
Okay. Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Booker against Brogdon. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Here's Booker. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. First quarter, just over a minute played. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Hield with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Count that bucket.
And credit Buddy on that play. The correct read, setting up his teammate.
Paul with the ball. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The Pacers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Inside. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Booker against Halliburton. Warren trying to break loose. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Crowder drives it in.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Halliburton against Booker. Here's Brogdon. Good work defensively by Paul. And they're running. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for Devin Booker.
That is a fearless take right there from Devin Booker. The defense bodies him up, but excellent there, finishing off the drive.
Brogdon outside. Over Booker. The Pacers getting another chance here. Second chance shot. Warren kicks to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Torrey Craig is out there with Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. Here's McConnell. Jackson trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. There's the drive. Passes it to Shamet. The 3. It doesn't go for him. Here's Indiana. McConnell passes to Stevenson. Back to McConnell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
T.J. McConnell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Payne, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne at the line for 2.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Indiana leading. To the paint. To the wing right side.
Watch outside.
Here's Duarte. Craig defending. The shot no good by Duarte. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Payne looking around. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
The Suns, Cameron Payne, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. Payne hits them both. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Halliburton passes to Turner. Hield left side. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. Jay Crowder pulls it in. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. Booker dishes to Ayton. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Now, the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
And the pass to Hield. Dishes to Warren. Lets it go. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hield's got 5 now.
Yeah, such a quick trigger there. Hield able to hit even with a hand in his face.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Phoenix ahead, leading by just 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chance from the fans. Defense, all of that's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Pacers, Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Brogdon out there with Halliburton, and it's Healed in at the 3. Here's Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton. Bridges has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Phoenix.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 3. Crowder the pass to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he makes good on the layup. And it's a 5-point Suns lead. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. It has to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Here's Booker driving.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment.
Number 10,
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Rockets, Porter Jr. and Green team up in the backcourt. Eric Gordon is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Gordon outside. Pass to Green. Outside Porter to the paint. Here's Wood. No luck on that one. Nice D from Vucevic. Levine against Green. Ball outside. Over Wood. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic with a 9-footer. Some solid D from Wood.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Porter, the pass to Gordon. 1:43 left in the first. Can't cash it in from close range.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Levine, good.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
Porter, the pass to Green. Gordon outside. Back to Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Levine. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Levine's got his second bucket on the night. Ball against Porter. Down low. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Levine. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's in there.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. If you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do.
Christian Wood, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Christian Wood was undrafted, and it's been quite a journey. 10-day contract, playing in the G League. Well, I tell you what, he's really worked hard to get his spot in the league.
And he sinks the second. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. DeRozan with the ball. Outside White. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wood.
Look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And still a close. Bulls out in front, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
They've got Dennis Schroeder, and it's Martin in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. White on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. Misses off the right iron. The Rockets trail to the inside.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. The shot's good. Vucevic has got his first points of the game.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know, when you get traded, even though it never happened to me, I imagine you're always going to have feelings about it. DeRozan reacted very strongly to leaving Toronto in 2018. He felt betrayed, and I can't say that I disagree with how he felt.
And Chicago has possession, following the score by Houston. Here's White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the DeRozan trade is an example of why players say, well, ownership isn't always loyal. It should be a two-way street, Clark.
Yeah, I guess that's true, Brian. But, you know, that's why teams are now dealing players who ask for trades. It's a way to kind of collaborate and be in partnership on that kind of move. Eventually, the guy's going to walk in free agency anyway, so loyalty, I think it's more about which side has the power and the leverage in any given situation.
That's good from White. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. White hits them both. And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing. Has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Now here's Porter. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Here's Wood. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Well, that was a smart, heady play by Wood to get the contact. For a center, he's a pretty good foul shooter, too. And talk about coming full circle. Wood was undrafted in 2015. His first opportunity in the NBA was Summer League with the Rockets.
That's good from Wood. And Wood bounced around for years.
Yeah, but look where he is now, B.A. Last year, he signed a $41 million contract, and guess who it was with? The Houston Rockets. All because he would not quit and never stopped working.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Dosunmu. And he banks in the layup.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Green. Drives to the hoop, and it's hammered home by Green.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Williams. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Green in the post. Hounded by Ball. And it's Green missing.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Ball outside. Here's Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Has the ball. It's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Playing on the road is having no effect on anyone. Between the planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Not prep that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On the court for Chicago, Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the three. And Houston is shooting just 42% so far in the game. Shot is good by Gordon.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in. Well, you know, he doesn't do it quite as often as he used to, but on any given night, Gordon can still give you 30+.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. And you watch Gordon's game, Clark. It's the kind that ages well.
Agreed. When you can shoot it, that's the last thing that goes. He's got deep range. He's willing to make the next pass, and when healthy, I think he still is an impact player.
Green's checked in for Vucevic.
Gordon Jr. shooting 1.
That's good from Porter. Chicago trailing here. Second half getting started. About a minute played.
Well, you can't let ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Schroeder finds Porter. Green with the defensive effort. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. DeRozan passes to LaVine. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Schroeder. And that one hits the back iron. For Houston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Porter. A minute 15 left in the third. Here's Şengün. DeRozan with the rebound. And for the Bulls, they're shooting about 41%. A clear look for Green. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And that makes it a tie ball game. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Porter. And here's Tate. Over Williams. That one's wide left. Chicago with the ball. LaVine passes to Ball. Now Williams. Back to Ball. Over Schroeder. Ball no good. Ball's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Now Schroeder. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Looking to end the drought. It's off. It's a tie game here in Houston. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assistant.
This pass, a remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Green the 2 with Gordon the 3. Kenyon Martin is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Got it.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
Pass to LaVine. Outside White. And it's blocked by Martin. Gordon outside. Inside. Martin with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 4.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And there's the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Levine. The shot from the low post is good.
And you know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the 3, and can do everything in between as well.
Now here's Gordon. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. 6 to shoot. Back to Schroeder. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shots. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
Levine against Green. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Fires the 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Timeout called. Houston. They're in front by 1. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Present our New Balance player of the game, Eric Gordon.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Porter Jr. comes in for Schroeder. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Caruso. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Stephen Silas as he talked with the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
And Allie, thanks.
Shooting for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic at the line for 1.
For Vucevic.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Gordon against DeRozan. Money! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
We're seeing the red-hot version of Gordon right now.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Coming on the court. Get loud for your club coming on the court. Get loud for your Quad City Captors. Let's go while we are left in the NBA. So let's get loud.
Here's Levine for three. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, he got it! He got it!
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left in the game. Ball passes to Vucevic. The fader. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up. Timeout call. Houston.
Charge to Houston.
DeRozan against Gordon. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And away we go here with overtime. We've got Patrick Williams. Lonzo Ball is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Ball. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Porter. Here's Matthews. Wood outside. Green in the post. from 12 feet. No good. A bit long that time. And for Chicago, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Back to Vucevic. Soft touch off the glass.
And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Houston calls timeout. They trail by 2. We've got 1:13 left in the first overtime period. So for the Rockets, Gordon comes in for Matthews, and it's Schroeder in for Porter Jr. And the Bulls also making a change. White's checked in. Gordon outside. Over to Rosen. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
Wood passes to Tatum. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Schroeder. From behind the arc.
The ball showing you a little nasty there on defense, showing you some of that sandpaper grit.
Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic draws the double.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. And we've got 28 seconds left in the OT period.
Let's see who's the smartest.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gordon. That shot missing. Good work defensively by DeRozan. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Gordon, the pass to Wood. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. 12 seconds left in the OT period.
Your Clutch City Texans. And your Clutch City Texans.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Dennis Schroeder, that's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Lonzo Ball.
Take a break. Take a break.
At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And here's Gordon from the arc. And he can't get that one. This one belongs to Chicago. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
You know, and both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the New Orleans Pelicans. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. C.J. McCollum out there with Ingram. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, the guards are out there for them. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Now here's Murray. The pass to Barton. He kicks it to Gordon. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to McCollum. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Over Murray. And it's Williamson missing. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now McCollum. It's Ingram on the wing. Barton defending. Here's Williamson. Another miss by Williamson. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Left side, Jones. Here's Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Pass to Jokic. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. The layup off target. Jones finds Williamson. That one goes. Counted.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now here's Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ingram, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist from Williamson.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Murray, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Kept alive. And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what
What did it say? Psych motorbike. O'Neal. Reggie Jackson. I don't care about none of that. The Clay was up top. Oh, what? FYI, I'm just saying he would have baby carry, but you decided to pass it, lose ball. That's off, but it's cool. You get the board. If you come to this paint, you get a baby. Never mind, you lobbed it up. That's what happened. Whoever was right there just got baby, but it's okay because we come back. Now I always say we come back because you cannot guard me. Play real defense. Stop playing AI defense. Thank you, son. Can't guard me, son. That's in there, son. Because I'm like that, son. Stop playing AI defense. AI defense. AI defense. You can have that. He just made Curry seem like a big dog, but it's cool. Demi. Who caught? Oh, I did. No, you did. I'm over here looking around. Leave Curry in. Bro, how didn't I hit that? But I hit that. Jordan Pope gotta go. What about him thinking me not making them? fruit can I love on you? Ooh, why do you? Wet like water, sweet like fruit. Can I see what happened was I'm gonna leave these up, I'm not about to stay on there.